Okay, and our last finalist, Jade Monk, Court Booker, Derek Pippin. There you are. I hope I pronounced that right this time. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thanks so much. Thanks. 5 minutes begins now.
Hi, I'm Court.
And I'm Derek. We're the founders of Jade Monk.
Derek and I started Jade Monk because we both had illnesses in our families. We realized a lot could be done through proper nutrition, so when we discovered matcha, we were so inspired by its superior health and natural energy benefits. We committed to handcrafting a healthy, delicious matcha-based drink, and Jade Monk was born.
We launched Jade Monk in 2013 with our line of mix-on-the-go powdered matcha green teas. We initially launched in powders because we wanted to deliver the freshest product possible to consumers. To date, in our powder line, we're in over 500 retail locations nationwide and have sold over 750,000 servings of matcha. Not bad for a company that's still self-funded. Since that time, the market's focus has changed, and we've listened. Today, we know consumers are seeking high-quality, convenient, affordable teas and functional beverages. And
there's a lot of white space.
And there's a lot of white space in the category.
This is where Jade Monk comes in. With the market's new focus and the advancements of high-pressure processing, we're now able to create a ready-to-drink beverage that's refreshing and delicious, as well as retains all of its health and natural energy properties without the heat or chemical pasteurization that typical shelf-stable beverages use today. We're the first cold-brewed, high-pressure process, ready-to-drink matcha on the market, delivering you the most delicious, refreshing, and unique matcha experience, putting a modern spin on Japan's 1,000-year-old secret, matcha.
What is matcha, and why is it so special? Used for centuries by samurai, Buddhist monks, and still today in the Japanese tea ceremony, matcha provides a unique, calm, focused alert. Having the highest levels of an amino acid called L-theanine, matcha helps elevate mood, memory, and concentration. There's 2 ways that matcha differs from typical steeped green teas. The first is in the growing method. Matcha is grown under a shaded canopy, which stresses the plant, thus signaling the plant to draw more nutrients from the soil into the tea leaves, making the tea leaves more nutrient dense. The second way matcha differs is in the processing. The matcha tea leaves are picked, flash steamed, and then finely ground under a large granite grinding wheel, which provides a fine green powder consisting of 99% pure green tea leaf. That same tea leaf has 137 times the antioxidants of typical steeped green teas. We have 3 core flavors, all certified organic, USDA organic, and non-GMO project verified. Our core line consists of unsweetened, slightly sweet, and mint plus honey. We also have a seasonal and specialty line consisting of our matcha cleanse, our matcha melon, and our coconut water plus matcha.
With an average shelf life of 4 months and an SRP of $4.29, one 12-ounce bottle contains 300 milligrams of natural antioxidant flavonoids, 28 milligrams of naturally occurring green tea caffeine, and an ORAC value of 1,624. A single serving has the antioxidant equivalent of drinking over 10 cups of steeped green tea. It's a versatile product that can be fit in either the refrigerated tea or refrigerated functional beverage set. We're really excited to announce that beginning March 2015, our core line, along with our matcha cleanse, will be launching into Whole Foods markets as a national new item. From there, we will be opening up distribution to the rest of the trade in August of 2015. After that, we plan on expanding into traditional grocery channels.
We appreciate your time and the opportunity to present here at the Winter BevNet Beverage Showdown. And we hope this gives you a peek into the future with Jade Monk's cold brewed, high pressure processed, ready to drink matcha green teas. Thanks.
Right. Nice work, guys. Here, why don't I give you the microphone? Thank you. Great, great. A lot to talk about here. Earlier today we had a panel that was about innovation, talking about bleeding edge versus cutting edge. Matcha's sort of been on the upswing in the last year and a half or so. In fact, a year and a half ago during the New Beverage Showdown, we had a winner. It was a matcha sparkling product. Bleeding edge, cutting edge, where does it stand, Ken? Matcha.
It's, I think it's still a little bit bleeding edge, but this is really, in terms of the sweetness and the balance of the product itself, it really hits on all cylinders to me.
Okay.
Really good.
What do you think of the taste in terms of, other products out there, other iced tea products out there?
Well, to compare it to Motto, I mean, it really differs. It's like a whole different occasion. This, I think, has more occasions. Motto, to me, is just refreshment, and this can be used as sort of, an efficacy or a, so it could be morning, afternoon. Really, I like it. It's versatile.
Mm-hmm. The cold brew tea thing is something that's certainly very new. We've seen, I think, about 3 products, including yours, out there right now. John, what do you think of cold brew tea?
I like cold brew tea just in terms of, it's sort of the same reason I like cold brew coffee. I mean, it's sort of a different process. It makes a new conversation about a product that, has been around for forever without it simply being, some new flavor or whatever. I think this is certainly a great application for it. Rather than, trying to cold brew tea that traditionally, we have bottled, that's been hot brewed. And, I think the one thing for me is just that these 3 flavors all seem kind of the same, it's nuanced differences. And I think that's, going to be hard. It's like you're selling 3 versions of green liquid that, look and taste kind of the same. I don't really know how you, differentiate and build an actual line. It sort of feels like, just a SKU to me right now. So,
You guys want to address that?
Just wait for our not the traditional, what's the other line?
Our specialty line.
Our specialty line and our seasonal line.
Our seasonal line. We have a lot of SKUs already developed in the pipeline. What we want to do is just really focus on the market, that pure tea market at first, and really grow. The unsweetened is obviously targeted to the purist, and then we wanted to, the slightly sweet and the mint and honey is really for those people who may not love tea but really like the benefits of matcha. We want to get that grown along with our matcha cleanse, which we don't have up here, and kind of develop the brand. But we have a lot of SKUs already developed in the pipeline.
Okay, Patrick, what are your initial thoughts on the brand?
I don't know much about matcha, but it tastes pretty good. I like the packaging. I think getting into Whole Foods is huge for you guys because that'll help sell the whole matcha idea, and then that'll help branch it out into other areas. But it tastes good. I like the packaging.
Thanks.
How important is a brand like Jade Monk, or how important is it for a brand like Jade Monk to already have that proof of concept getting into Whole Foods? Rebecca?
Yeah, I think it's very important. I mean, this, for me, is a lot going on. And you're borrowing from an old method, right? You're borrowing from authentic tea cues. It's great. The thing about it that I'm struggling with is I think there's too many versions of green tea, to use his point. The other one is I love that you're focused on antioxidants, meaning just like one benefit that everyone already understands. So there's not a lot of teaching there, but there's a lot of other things going on here that I feel like I don't know which one I'm buying into as a consumer. Okay. So that's the one thing I'd say. That's where the proof of concept is going to be critical at Whole Foods. Okay.
And Neil, what are your thoughts of the brand in terms of it sort of expanding on the cold brewed HPP category as a whole?
One question first. What's the retail price?
$4.29 would be.
$4.29. So it's reasonably priced for the category, and I think that's important, and that may help the ability to broaden something like this. I'm always concerned about how much space is there going to be for HPP. You go into a space where, well, if I'm a refrigerator manufacturer, I'm starting to get really excited about this now. So there's fighting for a lot of space. You've got to be different in there. The one thing that I would say is I'd want one more term through your packaging, not only to clean up the messaging on the front, but if you can just make it a little more contemporary. But a big up to you compared to some of the other brands that we've seen. I love the big flavor band, so I actually know what I'm supposed to be drinking.
Great feedback. Unfortunately, we're out of time.